Hi, we're going to do a little film interview, so please tell me who you are.
I'm Debbie Willard. I work in the office at Maple Lane Nursing Home.
And how did you know or get to know Olivine while she was here?
Well, I helped her with technical issues with her iPad and, you name it, TV, whatever she needed.
So when you got to know her, you probably noticed that eventually she got an iPad. Before she got the iPad, what did you think stood out to you about her?
Very family oriented. Family meant everything to her. She would do anything for them. I remember her coming in here and asking for money so she could send it to her grandchildren. It's talking with the residents, telling us her stories. She was a really delightful person, actually.
So once she got her iPad, did you see that increase, decrease, or how did that change or affect Olivine?
That made her very happy. The fact that she could see family from all over the country, her grandchildren, her siblings, all of them, sit there and talk with them and see them face to face, and she could actually see what they were doing, what their houses were like. Just seeing their faces, I think, made a great deal of improvement for her well-being.
Before that, and we hadn't talked about this, do you think that she was lonely before that happened, and so did that help that?
I don't think she was lonely. She always had company here. However, I do think that this just made it even better for her.
Huh, okay.
And her family that lives out of state.
So you mentioned helping with maybe sometimes technical difficulties.
Yes.
How did those interactions go, and what did you notice during that time?
She'd be frustrated when she couldn't figure it out for herself, and then she'd call on me, and I would go in her room and take a look at it. And sometimes we have Fairpoint, so we don't always have service. So sometimes it was on our end, and then other times she'd lose service, but it'd because she would push a button on accident, but she wouldn't know how to get it back. But I did it for her, and once she was back, she was happy, go lucky once again.
And do you feel like you ever noticed, did she want to give up? Did she get frustrated or mean with you, or how did she respond?
Never mean, just a little frustrated, but it didn't last long. So she was great.
Do you think if we tell other people about Olivine and her use of technology, could that affect other people, and how do you think it would?
I do. I think that maybe once they see this lady who was almost 98 years old be able to learn how to work an iPad and FaceTime, I think that, maybe people will say, hey, look, she did it, so can I.
Wow, well, thank you. It was really nice to know. I know on the part of me and Jean that you were here, and like people like you, to help for people who are willing to do that. So, and thanks for taking the time to do this little video too.
Oh, you're welcome.